mythologist, the scientist, and the hero's journey. The mythologist, the scientist, and the hero's journey, Ray Hogstad.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, last October, I flew to New York to watch my son present his PhD thesis in immunology. Pride welled within me as I listened to him tell the story of dendritic cell. How exciting is that? The cell involved in a rare cancer-like disease that affects about 1,200 children in the US. It's rare, but it affects enough. The disease is called LCH. And because of this abnormal accumulation of LCH, of dendritic cells in LCH, doctors treat LCH with chemotherapy and radiation. Imagine how debilitating those are to little children. I'm happy to say that Brandon discovered a kinder, gentler way of treating LCH. His research shows that the buildup of dendritic cell is due not to cells multiplying as happens in cancer. The sole purpose of dendritic cell is to report, is there a presence of invader in the body? After they report, they migrate to the lymph glands to die. But in the case of LCH, mutated dendritic cells are refusing to die. That's why the buildup. Brandon presented a way for them to die without using chemotherapy and radiation, so LCH children can thrive. In pondering the profundity of his discovery, I shuddered at the thought that 10 months earlier, Brandon had wanted to quit. That Christmas, I went to New York to spend the holidays with my 2 boys. Brandon picked me up at the airport, and during our taxi ride, he confided with me that he had gotten so stuck in his research and had lost all motivation to finish his dissertation. I was stunned, and I was terrified to see that this brilliant scholar musician I knew was now reduced to a sniveling boy. What's a mother to do? Luckily, at that time, I had just finished my dissertation in mythological studies, and I had experiences to share with them about the process. That night, I reassured Brandon that I love him still, and I would love him still regardless whether he had a PhD or not. And that I would like to help him save his dissertation. Then, I told him about the hero's journey. That well-worn path treaded upon by heroes of all time. In each of us, a hero or heroine awaits for an adventure. In a hero's journey, the hero departs for a quest, encounters trials, and returns with the boon of his journey, which he shares with society. Now that pattern matched Brandon's quest, so I was happy to tell him about it. I said, son, Einstein said that the most beautiful experience that can happen to us is the mysterious. You are on a hero's journey. If this adventure is right for you, you will have supernatural helpers. Doors will open where there would have been none. He said, Mom, I dread walking through the door of my lab. I cannot stand my advisor. Instead of mentoring me, she pressures me about those kids dying. I'm left alone and overwhelmed, not getting the mentoring I need. Son, I don't know science, but I'll help in other ways. In Hero's Journey, where we think we slay another, we slay ourselves. Your advisor is not the enemy. She believed in you, gave you a place to work in her laboratory. You suffer because you think she holds the answer to your problem. But you hold the solution because you know your project more than anybody does. And if you must take a mentor, a perfect mentor, go within. Seek the wisdom that has been with you all along and has witnessed all the experiments you've performed. But Mom, I cannot do any more experiments. I'm sick of killing mice. Look at these hands. Son, it's okay. It's okay. Talk to your mice. They'll understand, right? Jesus himself was a sacrificial lamb. Brandon needed to express his appreciation for his mice and their contribution. And then he needed to slay his unease about killing them because his destiny as the hero who brings home the boon of life-giving elixir depended on it. Every Sunday, until he finished his dissertation, we met through Skype. He would tell me his challenges, and I would open his mind to the possibility that he is the creator of his circumstances. Then I would take him through a guided meditation to the mysterious within. Brandon did find the hero in himself. He resumed his research with fervor, connected the dots in his experiments until he saw the big picture. He became the hero that we each have the potential to be. Madam Tosin.